What's happening, guys? Coach Bernard here. This time my review of a headgear I've been using for quite some time now. It is the VALI FaceSaver. They have a name. I should probably know this. Lancer. Yeah, the Lancer FaceSaver. Other than one issue I had with it, it's actually a really good headgear. So this is the VALI Lancer FaceSaver. So if you don't know VALI, VALI is a new company based out of somewhere in the US. I think Jersey, I forget. Me being in Canada, I did have to pay customs for these. But full disclosure, Lancer did send this to me to review. But that doesn't mean they're paying me for this. So everything I say is pretty much my own opinion. Anyways, so the headguard itself, love the construction in the front, and the inside has a moisture wicking material. It's a pretty soft inner liner, so it is pretty good when you have it on. The outside here is made out of a genuine cowhide leather, and it's a pretty good leather actually. The stitching looks to be well done. I didn't really see any flaws in the stitching. It does have a lace-up closure on top and on the back, and I feel lace closures help you really customize your own fit. Another thing that's nice about the closure is that on the back here, on the lace part, it has a neoprene extension that goes from one side to the other. That kind of helps you prevent your hair getting caught on the laces, especially if you're tightening it and stuff. Now for me, this is the first. I never actually had a headguard that had a buckle closure. So you just click that on, get it off. I know Winnings does that. And these actually, as you can tell, are designed after the Winning headguard. The padding on the outside, it's pretty hard. It worried me because I thought if it's a hard headguard, it might rattle my head when I get hit. But because the inner lining here is pretty soft, it kind of dissipates that power a bit. One part where the padding is soft is actually on the sides here. This padding here is pretty soft, but they shouldn't really be hitting you back here in the first place, especially since it's the back of the head. Unless you're sparring with big jerks, then yeah, have fun with that. It has a little padding over here on the chin strap, so the buckle doesn't like press against the side of your neck here. And we got the ear donuts here. It's a pretty firm padding here on the ear donut. This part here is also kind of firm. Now the fit of this actually fits really good. Slides pretty well. It is retrofitted with a steel frame on the inside. So if I wanted to make it tighter, I could squeeze it in. If I wanted to make it wider, I'd squeeze it out. Yeah, I can just squeeze it in. I made it really narrow. Pull it open. So it really adjusts pretty well. This buckle here, once you get a buckle in, you can tighten it up a little bit. My nose has about an inch clearance from the bar. Now with FaceSavers like this, because this part it is kind of thick, it does kind of block some of your shots underneath. So when someone is like getting up close to you and they get really low, it's hard to see shots from underneath. But this one's not too bad. I just have to force myself to move my head a little bit more. My one issue with this headguard though is that the eye clearance though. I don't know if you can tell, but this part here, the edges here kind of sticks out a bit. So it does stick up maybe like an inch, and then over here too, about the same thing. But because of that, when I'm finding the inside, when I'm getting close, it's a little harder to see hooks coming. So when you do have a headguard like this that kind of blocks the side, you kind of have to move your head a little bit more just to see what's coming around. Now overall, it is a really solid FaceSaver, really great material. It's actually really cheap too. I think it goes for $95 American. This is a size large, extra large, and they also have a small medium. So it's nice that they have different sizes. But all in all, a really good headguard for the price as well. Worth buying? I think so. You just have to be more mindful of what's coming from your opponents. It wasn't too bad. It was really just when I was on the inside. When I was at range with my opponent, a sparring partner, it was okay. The vision wasn't an issue at all. It was more so in a close range. That's when your side vision becomes a little bit more important. But overall, great headguard. I really think it's worth checking out, especially for the price. If you have any questions about the VALI Lancer FaceSaver, comment below. If you like the video, click like. If you want to see more videos just like this, subscribe to the channel. Catch you next time.